There's an update from MeteoMark Weather here on May 22nd, 2013. Let's take a look. I want to get right into the tornadoes. Keep your thoughts open to the people of Oklahoma City, Moore, Oklahoma, because this is what I'm about to show you is proof that strong tornadoes can happen anywhere. Matthew Serber, thank you for sending these photos in, and he has quite a big collage of them, but I'm going to show you a few here. Here's one of, this is from actually in the actual part of Glade Spring. I believe this is in Southwest Virginia. You can see the damage from an EF3 type style damage here done to a structure. Look at what's left of it. Pretty much almost nothing. And this is in Southwest Virginia. This is in a mountainous terrain. Another tornado picture from Glade Spring. This was 2011. Of course, these photos are 2011 tornado damage. Thank you, Matthew Serber. Look at this this I-beam here. How it was just hurled and stabbed literally right into the ground. And this is exactly the kind of style of damage we're talking about here. EF3 happening in the mountains of Southwest Virginia. And this is exactly what can happen. No area is immune to tornadoes. I want to beat that point home here. And you can see some of the other damage photos here. This is just tremendous from Glade Spring in Southwest Virginia. Thank you, Matthew Serber, for sending those in. Very much appreciated. And we head out to Lucas D. from Linden, Texas. Here we have some storm photos. These are storm pictures from May 21st, 2013. Take a look at this ominous sky. This almost looks like a flying saucer almost. This is like a shelf cloud type thing. You got the horizontal rings of the clouds. Very ominous. Thanks, Lucas. Very stormy clouds here. In these next couple pictures, as you can see, very dark, very stormy. Linden, Texas, I believe, is just southeast of Oklahoma here. It's south and east, yes. And, of course, Oklahoma City saw its fair share on May 20th there. You can see these ominous photos. Things start to brighten up a little bit. Taking some photos through the weeds and the trees here. Very nice. Thank you, Lucas. Very nice. And you can see here we have some photos of some more clouds here, more cloud structures, and more bubbling up of clouds. Very interesting clouds across much of Linden, Texas here. Very stormy week, and I'll have a forecast for more storms here in Texas as we head on into the forecast picture. Speaking of the forecast picture, let's take a look at 48-hour quantitative precipitation amounts. Most of the precipitation the next 48 hours through pretty much 7 p.m. TGIF Friday. We're going to look at most of the rain across the northeast, 1.5 to 2.5 inches of rain here, and I'll explain where a lot of this is going to fall. Mainly in the next 48 hours here, more towards the end part of the 48-hour period. Let's get right into the forecast here. A forecast here for much of the area on Thursday of the lower 48 of the United States of America. Here's what we got going on. We got that frontal system moving towards the northeast here, and it'll spread rain and showers and thunderstorms across much of the northeast. We'll see some low pressure trying to form off the coast here, and that I'll explain for Friday. Severe thunderstorms here in northeast or northwest Texas, for that matter, parts of the Oklahoma Panhandle, showery across the Great Lakes, and that threat of strong to severe thunderstorms in southern central New England here, and heading on down into the central and eastern mid-Atlantic here along the New Jersey, eastern Virginia, and eastern North Carolina coastlines here. So we're going to watch for that. Temperatures are going to be very mild ahead of the front. Much cooler behind it, 50s and 60s, even some 40s up here, but we're going to see 70s and 80s here in the northeast, 80s and 90s here in the south. We're heading on into the day on TGIF Friday. We're looking on into much of the area, much of the nation, as you can see. Let me step off the screen so you can see all those temperatures. I want to make note here, now that you've seen the temperatures, look at this low pressure that starts to bomb off the coast on Friday afternoon. This will spread rain across much of the northeast. This is where a lot of the lion's share of the rain will fall. Hopefully we can get this out of here by the weekend so we can clear things out, dry things out, and get a nice cool crisp weekend for much of the northeast. Here in the southeast things dry out a bit, And a threat of severe weather again here in the southern plains. Large hail damaging winds with this overrunning warm front. That's what we're looking at pretty much. Cooler conditions building in across the east. That's pretty much going to do it here for MeteoMark. Continue to keep the people of Oklahoma City and more in your prayers there. And we're going to continue to watch much of the area across the northeast here for continued threat of severe weather. Look at your local media outlets, local National Weather Service office for the latest watches and warnings as the severe weather continues across much of the east. Like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, and website MeteoMark.com. Here's a 4-day forecast for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Elmira and the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania. Heading on into the day on Thursday, look at this. Mostly rain and some embedded thunderstorms. We're looking at possibly 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch of rain and pretty much a washout. You're not going to want to do anything tomorrow. A little cooler too, low 70s. TGIF in the weekend. TGIF, rain moving out, cooler in the afternoon. Look at this, we'll only make it to 54. In many parts of the Susquehanna region of New York, northeast Pennsylvania could make it to 57. Lows, look at this, dip down into the 30s for the weekend. Crystal clear, sunny skies. Saturday and Sunday, brisk, nice. Get out there and enjoy it, but it will be a little chilly. So keep that in mind. That's going to do it for MeteoMark.